Hello, hello. This is Budgets with Grace, where I give you a glimpse of my life using the lens of my budget. My name's Grace. The software you're seeing right now is called YNAB, or You Need a Budget. It's some of the best budgeting software out there, and it has been a whirlwind month for me. I was unemployed, which I had planned for, so no sweat there. But then this weekend, I had a cat get sick and that sent me back a couple $1,000s. And now I'm going to be moving money around YNAB to make sure I have that covered. So I didn't come on camera today because I am pretty emotionally drained from worrying about my cat. It was Napoleon, and I noticed he was having trouble in the litter box, and he had to get a catheter, he had to stay overnight, and he was being really picky about the food he was eating, so it wasn't eating a lot of food. Only good news is I noticed very early, and he didn't have any like problems with his blood work. His urine was clean, so he's healthy and he's back home, but he's exhausted, and I feel exhausted. I'm going on this work trip tomorrow. It just has been pure chaos in this house. So it does feel good to get down to budgeting. Let's see my pending transactions here. This is for something else. The other thing that happened is I got a job. So I will have income to budget with soon, but right now I don't. And this is a travel thing. I'm going to a New York show, American Utopia. So it's a business trip, so most of my expenses will be covered, but I just couldn't like go to New York and not catch a show. I know where I need to look, which is going to be in my joint budget. So this is where my budget gets really complicated now that I have two budgets with all different accounts. So let's look at Chase. This should be where it is. All right, it's just not populating yet. So I'm going to categorize these and then I'm going to check out on my phone if the transactions are pending. All right, here we go. Let's get into it. So we have Village Vet, which is like our family vet that I go to for annual appointments and such. This was the initial cost, $865 almost. And let's see, do I even have a category in this budget right now? Like, this is a very slim budget. I don't want to put it under frequent. Thank God it's not frequent. Um, I could change this from annual vet visit to vet visit if I want to spend out of it. I mean, I like this category, not a credit card payment. So I'm gonna add one to that category for call it emergency vet. Okay, and now the next one. This was for his stay at the emergency clinic. So after this initial visit to our family vet, he then had to go stay overnight for 36 hours in an emergency vet, and that's why it's insanely expensive. In fact, I have the invoice right here, so I won't list off anything, or I won't list off everything, but I will list off the big $100 items. Let's see. Hospitalization, comma, stable. So that is just them attending to him. There's another one like that. Like that is just charged like 4 different times. Yeah, really, it's just the cost of him staying in there for 36 hours that makes this insane. Everything else is like not comparatively not very high to those charges. But the good news is I did get a reimbursement. So they charge you a deposit up front like obviously because it gets very expensive. And then I was lucky and he didn't need some of the care that they estimated for. So that's good. That's great. Am I spelling his name wrong? That's so. There we go. So embarrassing. So now for this refund, I'm going to copy that figure, add a transaction, and it's going to be from the same. I guess I just can't spell right now. So not a credit card payment, million, and under inflow, I'm gonna paste that number and then subtract the amount that is on this invoice, which is 1775.30. Did that do it? No. So why not, like, when I press enter, it selects cancel instead of save, which is super frustrating in this case. I have to press tab, 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 save. I'm such a keyboard shortcut person. Oh, and I put it under outflow. That's not where it belongs. So now I'm just going to copy and paste it over here. You know, better than this. It hurts. It hurts. So before I even get into this, I need to go to my budget. I am going to categorize those other things, but I want to make sure that I'm good here. So, man, I even need to write this down. Okay. 2,639.55. All right, so good news is I already did a thing. If I go forward into April, I did have money budgeted in this month, and then I took it out of all of these. I just selected to reset all of the budgeted amounts, and then I put that straight into March for veterinarian. So that is a little head start, but now obviously I have to wham like a lot more. So I think the best option for this is going to be my home value role because I can kind of take a break from doing home improvements and like make this like an IOU to myself. So I can build up this amount of cash again and then invest it in my house. But right now, obviously, I need to take care of my cat. So, veterinarian. I guess actually, oh, I wish I could do math in here. Well, let's just move it all. And now I'm going to subtract that number I wrote down from the joint budget, I think. Oh, maybe I don't even have to subtract it. I'll just put the amount that I need. Making it more complicated. I do also have overspending in my personal budget. So let's go ahead and cover that. Let's see. Yeah, so this is partially explainable by the job, which is like I didn't have enough space for another like whole monitor situation. So I needed to buy a new desk and a new chair. Ooh, did that take from the future? That's not what I wanted. So I guess I'll assign it this way. I didn't mean to cover all that. I just wanted to take everything from ready to assign. So I'm definitely getting paid next week, so I will have enough money to cover this. I'm not gonna sweat it, I guess. Like as soon as I said that, I'm like second guessing myself. Like I could take 40 out of here, especially because I'm gonna be out of town. Do I have any in? Anything? Thought I had a change. Oh, I just don't have anything in there. I'll take it from footwear. And then I'll move this into joint variable just to like get rid of that change and put it towards our joint stuff. Now I can take this and put it into joint variable. All right, now I feel a little less overwhelmed by that. Let's look at the rest of these pending transactions. Oops, not 12. No, 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 no. Oh, weird. It's falling all the way down here. That was super confusing. It's like, why is it doing it that way? Cool. The thing is, overall, I think despite not having income for the past like 5 weeks, I've really maintained my budget and like habits for personal finance. I'm pretty happy about that. Ooh, I got refunded for something in this category. Let's look it up. So this would be a new account in this budget because this is joint. It's going to be unlinked. We'll call it cash, Amazon gift card. Oh, let's not put in a balance yet. Let's go ahead and add the transaction here. I want to put it in the same category that I spent out of, which would be home improvements, or I think it's actually home comforts. I'm going to backdate this because it bugs me when it sticks up there. All right, that helps a little bit. Let's go ahead and take it from groceries, and then I'll be able to fund groceries once I get paid. So before I wrap up, I'm going to go back to my personal and I'm going to see this amount that I have available in joint variable, just a copy, and then switch again. And we're going to joint checking and ready to assign. I'm just going to put that exclamation point. Oof. God, it really is very painful. I need pet insurance. I didn't have it. I'm going to be honest, I did not have it. I thought of it, never took action. And I'll just throw this into groceries. There you have it. I don't know if I want to look at the reports. I'm just gonna keep this in my mind, not a credit card payment. This isn't even the right days. Oh my God. Not a credit card payment. Not a credit All right, well, this has been interesting recording. I'm not going to be able to post this until I get back from New York, but I wanted to capture what was happening with this emergency expense after such a long stint without income. So, definitely a lot of like credit card spending that I just kind of let happen, but I'm happy that covered all of that. And like now, like as I go into getting these paychecks, it really is all about getting at least a month ahead for me. So yeah, thanks for hanging out, and I hope you liked this video. If you want to give YNAB a try, there's a link in my description. Again, some of the best budgeting software out there. If you feel like supporting me, you can like me on Instagram, you can buy me a coffee, and of course, like, comment, subscribe, all the things. I'll catch you next time. Bye.